Hey guys, Ryan Bidoff here, blogging from paradise, from lovely Thailand. Hold on a sec, guys. I'm gonna get the light going in a few. The rare live video here. Sit tight, folks. Hey Facebook, if you want to see the view, Facebook, from the bedroom. Pretty cool spot, man. We're here. We're weekend now. Gotta find some work over there in Koh Samui, Thailand. It's one of the most beautiful islands in the world. Tropical islands. Pretty cool. So, guys, I felt a little urge to do a live video where I'll discuss how to create the mindset of a successful blogger. And before we dive in, guys, I wrote and self published a series of ebooks. Some of them are blogging tips related. I have one travel related ebook, a couple of mindset reads, and I also created two courses: how to get featured on world famous blogs, how to become a pro blogger in 5 steps. And these are available for sale through only PayHip and Gumroad. And of course, I link to them at bloggingfromparadise.com. So the ebook that goes well with this video topic, guys, is creating the mindset of a successful blogger. And I link to it via the YouTube description. All right, guys, you have to think, feel, and act like a successful blogger in order to go pro. There's no other way. And you'll see most bloggers struggle, and maybe you've gone through similar struggles because even if you seem to be doing everything right, you appear to. I'm saying seeming and appearing as an illusion, you still keep struggling. And it could feel really frustrating. And you might want to complain, but it's not logical to complain when things go wrong. It seems logical, right? It's not productive. It won't help you. Yeah, you could air grievances here and there, but if you seem to be doing everything right and you're not really succeeding in a worldly level, you're not thinking, feeling, and acting like a successful blogger. So you have to think, feel, and act like a successful blogger before you go pro, before you go full time, because guys, it's by thinking, feeling, and acting like a pro that you lay the foundation to actually drive the quality traffic and make money. As a practical example, let's say you have no traffic now, and of course, no income. Just started 2 weeks ago. Cool. So you need to, this is a non-negotiable, need to, in order to actually, to eventually drive quality traffic and make money, excuse me, write and publish detailed, long form, in depth, highly targeted content, just like a professional. Now, maybe at this point in your career, it won't be like a pro, but I'm talking about you have to write a 1,200 to 1,500 word post in most cases. It just has to be that way, which is just like or similar to a professional blogger, what they would publish, right? The reason why you got to do that is because these are the type of posts that really tend to drive quality traffic and income over the long haul. But you need to think, feel, and act like a pro to actually create that type of content. And then you need to keep thinking, feeling, and acting like a pro, even if you're not making any money yet. And not even if when you don't make money, because nobody does in the beginning. This is a difficult point for most bloggers to believe. They're like, they're so lucky. Of course, they're motivated to make so much money. No, all top professionals put in pro work. So they were creating content that was worthy of being a pro blogger, just absolutely dazzling content, getting very little traffic and no income. And this happens for a long time. It does. There's no way around it. But if you're thinking and feeling and acting like a pro, this is why it's so important too, guys. You'll have confidence, posture. You'll trust yourself. You'll trust the process, and you'll see the journey through. So, guys, let's dive in. This won't be too long. It's about 8:30 here in Koh Samui, Thailand. Beautiful island. Again, Facebook. I'll show you guys. Number one, you gotta know why you're blogging, guys. And the reason has to be tied to some fun, freedom, and the love of helping people. When you blog mainly for the process of having fun helping people, you detach from outcomes, which means you won't be worried about making money and getting traffic, and you won't fear you're not making enough money and getting enough traffic, and you won't fear that you're not getting blogging business. So when you're really focused on the process of creating detailed, helpful content and building strong bonds with bloggers in your niche and with your readers, people come to your blog, that's the perfect mindset for thinking, feeling, and acting like, or here, like a professional blogger. And that's exactly how pros do it. And you need to do this, guys, because the process is what brings the money and the traffic, not the outcome. Not worrying about the outcome. When blogging is a labor of love, the work is the reward, and the traffic, money, clients, customers, business, they feel like extras. They feel like bonuses. They feel like icing on the cake. So when you have that mentality, you'll keep going for many thousands of hours and then years, which is just how pro bloggers do it. This is the mindset of a successful blogger. You'll be being that blogger for a very long time, which eventually gives you the credibility, skills, and exposure to when you open income channels to make money, to drive quality traffic. So blog mainly for the fun of it, blog because you really enjoy helping people and make going pro, making money, Surfing Globe as pro blogger. Make that a small part. It's okay to have it, of course. We're in the world, but just make it like a small part and keep reminding yourself as you do this. The process, having fun with the process, is the only way I'll be patient, persistent, the only way I'll keep at it, the only way I'll have fun. And see the journey through to the professional level. There's no other way, guys. Now you'll see most bloggers, they struggle, fail, and quit because they're doing it mainly for money. They're doing it mainly for popularity. That's a bad idea because the money never comes quickly. And then you'll quit because you lose your motivator. The popularity never comes quickly. And you'll quit because you lose your motivator. The traffic never comes quickly. You'll quit because you lose your motivator. So that's why you can't be outcomes focused and have fun. And in almost every case, too, you're not going to succeed. Because if your motivator is something that's never going to be there in the beginning, you'll lose motivation and you'll quit. It makes sense logically, but emotionally, guys, look up and down Facebook groups today and LinkedIn groups and follow the blogging hashtag. You'll see me there, or the blogger hashtag. And you'll see, like, holy crap, almost every blogger, or really most of them, they just chase money. And they don't do it for fun and the joy of helping people. And then you see why they quit, why almost every blogger quits, and why I've been doing it for 15 years. I've been blogging for 15 years. I've been running Blogging from Paradise since 2014. That's 9 years. But 15 years, that's a dinosaur. That's like 100 and something years offline. A year online, you know how quickly things move. Come on. And only my joy for helping people, like really having fun doing this, has kept me going for that long. And to the point where I just enjoy it more and more, moving in the opposite direction. So that's really important. Number one, guys, you gotta blog for fun and freedom and the love of helping people. Number two, pardon my French. Learn blogging. Be guided by, follow only experienced professional bloggers, because each one of these pros teaches you to only think, feel, and act like a pro. Don't follow anyone else because they'll teach you through their example, organically or inorganically, to think, feel, and act like a failing, struggling blogger. So all those blog comment threads with all these new bloggers, leave them. Following advice from struggling anybody who's not a pro, don't do it. Not that you won't get some nuggets of wisdom, but guys, the topic of this video is to think, feel, and act only like a successful blogger, and you need to do it. So why would you mess around with any other mindset? It's just logical, guys. It doesn't make any sense. Now, it may feel comfortable to surround yourself with struggling bloggers, new bloggers, and failing bloggers, but you're probably going to figure out, or if you haven't figured out already, there's no success in your comfort zone. If you follow someone like me, I'll be reminding you through videos like this, through text updates, through my ebooks, through my courses, through my blog posts, that you need to think, feel, and act like a pro in order to succeed. So you'll see that all the time in what I'm doing. And you'll pick up on that through osmosis and follow my lead. So you'll be leaving your comfort zone because that's the only teaching you're getting. Because you're only following a few top blogging tips pros that are just talking about leaving your comfort zone, creating and connecting, sticking to the basics, blogging with posture, being confident. Guys, this is a real deal here. You got to keep at it. You got to keep at it. When you surround yourself only with pros, you're going to be surrounded with positive, nurturing, uplifting influences that, sometimes they'll challenge you. They'll rattle your cage. You need that. You need to be woken up from your blogging stupor, from your delusion. And that's what I do. And my readers love me for it. My customers love me for it. And you'll love me for it if you want to have fun and succeed. Because, guys, you only succeed when you learn from successful bloggers. And if you really want to accelerate your success and have fun and really enjoy the journey, surround yourself and learn from only successful bloggers. So put these pros in your Feedly, bookmark their blogs, buy their courses, buy their ebooks, hire them to coach you. Learn from the best. Learn only from the best, and you will think, feel, and act like a pro. Because you'll just see it in their example. 12 minutes in, guys. Wow, having fun here, but I'm going to wrap it up in a little bit. Could probably go for a half hour, but yeah. Number 3, invest in resources. What I'm saying is pay money, invest money in the best blogging advice from the best pros. 2, think, feel, and act like a pro. And I link to the ebook, guys, on YouTube, Creating the Mindset of a Successful Blogger. On Facebook, guys, you can go to bloggingfromparadise.com and click on the ebooks tab, and you will find the ebooks. And also, too, click on the courses tab, check for these resources. Guys, courses that you buy, ebooks that you buy, coaching that you access by hiring a professional blogger. This is the best advice from the best bloggers in the world, guiding you to succeed. You would be a fool not to access that. And you'd be extra foolish just to try to get everything for free, which is a bad idea. It's a bad idea because even though you'll find solid free content, you're going to have to do the piecemeal bit where it's like, well, I have this post and then I want to get, like, you're not going to get you won't get in a blog post what you're going to get in a whole ebook. So like you might read a good post on, say, how to comment effectively to drive traffic and profits. But I wrote an 83-page PDF ebook on the topic. It's called How to Build an Online Empire Through Blog Commenting. It has all you need to know to comment effectively. So what's the intelligent choice? To think, feel, and act like a pro who comments like a boss. First, clear your throat. Excuse me, guys. You buy the book, and then you read it, and you have all these tips, and you can keep going back to it. That's what pros do. That's thinking like a pro. You guys know the top people in every niche, in every sector, they hire coaches, skilled professionals to coach them, because we got to keep learning and keep evolving and we need to keep challenging ourselves and being on our toes. And when you access the best advice from the best bloggers, excuse me, guys, it's going to come through their courses, coaching, ebooks. You're going to challenge yourself and you're going to keep thinking like a pro because, again, guys, you're going to be exposing yourself to the pro mindset. Wow. But you got to do it regularly. So I'm not saying you buy 100 ebooks, but every 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, buy a resource and dive into it. You don't have to, but it could be a good idea. So we talked about number 1, blogging mainly for fun and the joy of helping people. Number 2, following only professional bloggers. Number 3, investing in their premium resources, paying your online tuition. Number 4, how to create a successful blogging mindset. So you're thinking, feeling, and acting like a professional blogger. Begin to list any appearances of your blogging struggle. So I'll just say outright, okay, be honest with yourself. That is an important step too, as will help you. But start listing your struggles, what you seem to be having a tough time with, and to think, feel, and act like a pro. Begin to face your fears fueling those struggles and leave your comfort zone to find the solution. So let's say you're having a really difficult time driving blog traffic. You're struggling, and that's one of the things you wrote out. And you're thinking, what's the problem? Now you'll be following professional advice and investing in their resources, and they could help correct your error. I mean, technically you correct it. They can guide you to correct it, but they can identify it. But then it's up to you, and this is what professional bloggers do. This is how they think, feel, and act. You will see your traffic problem is only a fear in your mind that you're blaming on the world. So when you face that fear, oh my God, I don't have enough traffic, I'm afraid I'm going to run out of money, and I'm going to run out of this, I'm going to run out of that. When you start easing into that fear, you will leave your comfort zone and the solution will meet you halfway, whether it's through a professional blogger or intuitively you got this solution. So as an example, if you're having a tough time driving blog traffic, and this is exactly how pros think, guys. This is how experienced full-time bloggers think, feel, and act. They leave their comfort zone, they face their fears, and they leave their comfort zone to solve their problems. So they're having a problem, traffic problem, things have seemed to slow down, income problem. In their mind, they're like, what am I afraid of? And then they begin to explore and feel that fear. And they leave their comfort zone and the solution finds them. Whether it's through research or whether it's through a blog post they come across or this video or one of my ebooks, one of my courses, or a coach somewhere that they hire, or their intuition told them, check this, Google this term. So the answer will meet you halfway when you identify the problem, you face the fears fueling it, and then you leave your comfort zone for the solution. And this will get you thinking, feeling, and acting like a pro blogger really quickly because that's all they do. Any experienced blogger, when they appear to be having a struggle, they take full responsibility. They say, where's the fear? Maybe some people do this unconsciously, but they're doing it. Then they lean outside of their comfort zone. Oh, this feels a little uncomfortable doing this, doing that. And the solution will pop up in their mind intuitively. Do a little research. They're following pros. And then you'll follow that strategy, whatever the strategy is, whatever the tip is, whatever the step is. Maybe you come across someone who says guest post on blogs in your niche, or genuine blog commenting, engage in a genuine blog commenting campaign. And when you move in that direction, guys, your traffic numbers will start to go up and you're like, holy crap, that's how pros do it. Take responsibility, they face their fears, they leave their comfort zone. So think, feel, and act like a successful blogger. And then the solution comes to you. The traffic will increase after, of course, you start engaging in guest blogging or blog commenting, or maybe you write detailed long-form content, or maybe you pull back on posting to your blog, on publishing, and you start doing a lot of off-site work. helping people in targeted spots. So guys, 20 minutes in, I'm going to roll. I'm already sweating like a gavone here, sweating like a pig. These are 4 ideas, right, for creating the mindset of a successful blogger. Guys, check out. I'm going to include it on Facebook after, but on Twitter, I link to creating the mindset of a successful blogger. That's the ebook that works well with this. Of course, I have other ebooks and courses, so check them out. I sell them only through PayHip and Gumroad, nowhere else. And of course, they're available on bloggingfromparadise.com, where I got all types of blogging tips for you. The one that works well with